is going on YouTube and Weight Loss Warriors? It's your boy C-Dub and I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk to you about what are the 4 most powerful intermittent fasting protocols, and I'm going to hit you with it right after this. What is going on? If you're new to the channel, my name is C-Dub and I lost 125 pounds eating just one meal a day. Welcome. I started this channel to hook you up with tips, tricks, knowledge, and ideas that I've learned along the way in my journey to help you out on yours. And to my weight loss warriors, my subscribers, my people that come in and day out and take part in watching my videos, thank you so much for helping me grow this community and impact people's lives through weight loss. I appreciate it. Now, today's topic is very important because everybody wants to know what a powerful intermittent fasting protocol is, so I thought I'd hit you with 4 of them. Now, I want to say that these are not in any particular order. I'm not ranking them, I'm just going over them, but I do think that each one of these could help you, and you can kind of choose which one fits your life best. So I want to start out with alternate day fasting. And what is alternate day fasting? It is eating one day and fasting the next. And I'm not talking about alternate day fasting where you can have 500 calories. I'm saying 0 calories on your fasting day. And so this fasting protocol is super important because it gives you an opportunity to be flexible on the second day and extend fasts when you need to, and then shorten fasts when you need to, and keep your body off balance. And I think that that is huge. So if you're not eating for a full day and the second day you do a 16 and 8, you've just got like a 36-hour fast in basically for free, and that is just such a huge thing. And you can take it all the way to OMAD the next day and really grab yourself a 42-hour fast, and then you can take it to Warrior and you can go back and forth, and you can move this time around so that you're having longer fasts and shorter fasts, and you're able to make yourself go into fat burning mode longer when you need to. And then if you want to have a full day of eating, you can have that too, and you can keep your body a little bit off balance so that it's never like in a situation where it knows exactly what it's being hit with. And when you do that, a lot of times your body's going to react by letting you lose the weight. So I think that that is a huge fasting protocol and can be very powerful. I don't really particularly use the fasting protocol because I like to eat every day. But if you're a person that likes to start eating and cannot stop eating once they start, alternate day fasting is good because on your eating days, you can do that. You can eat and you can continue to eat through the day. And on the other days, if you're fine fasting and you don't really feel hungry till you start eating, then you just nail your fasting day out of the way. And it's a really good balance between the two, and I think it can be very powerful for you. Now, the second fasting protocol I want to talk about is OMAD. And I love OMAD. That's how I lost all of my weight. And I think OMAD is super powerful because it's super simple. It's just simply eating one time a day, and you don't have to think too much about it. Now, there are people that say you eat at the same time. I do not. I eat whenever that fits my schedule that day, most of the time between 4 and 6 o'clock at night. But sometimes I'll eat at noon, and I even have breakfast once or twice a year on different occasions. But it allows you to understand that you're going to pull in a longer fast on the days in which you have to move your window, and a shorter fast following or previous to. So what I basically mean when I'm saying that is if you had to eat breakfast, you have a very short fast there because you ate dinner, then you ate breakfast, it's a short fast. But the next day, you're not eating all the way till dinner again, so you're extending your fast from breakfast all the way till the next day's dinner. And so that's where OMAD can be powerful and flexible, and you can move it around to be able to fit whatever needs you need it to do, which is absolutely a positive thing, 100%. So the next intermittent fasting protocol that I want to talk about is the Warrior Diet. And I think the Warrior Diet is a very powerful diet. If you remember back, I did a video ranking all the intermittent fasting protocols, basically on how hard they are versus the results that you get. And I had the Warrior Diet over OMAD as the #1 fasting protocol, even though I'm an OMADer. And the reason behind that is because the Warrior gives you some flexibility. The Warrior allows you to combine your fasting protocol and have a little bit more room to eat. So people that like to have maybe an alcoholic drink can have their dinner and maybe have a glass of wine a few hours later, and that's a very helpful thing to people that want that kind of flexibility. But it also allows you to be able to eat something healthy on the front end of it and allow your body to get the nutrition that it needs right away for the day. And I think that that is huge, because in the beginning of your fast, your body's going to absorb everything you have once you break that fast. And if you're breaking it with something that's like a salad, something very healthy and good, I think it allows your body to absorb all of those nutrients, and it allows you to put yourself into a situation where you're absorbing some goodness, and then you can have whatever you standardly eat 4 hours later or 3 hours later, depending on exactly how you want to miss and match that situation. The last fasting protocol that I'm going to talk about is what I'm going to call a combo fasting protocol. And the reason I saved it for last is it kind of can use all three of them. And I think that this can be very powerful for you if you're able to stay balanced and understand the situation that you're looking at. So basically what I mean is you can go with the warrior diet, let's say Monday, and you have a 4-hour eating window. And then on Tuesday, you can do OMAD. And then you can bring it into Wednesday, where maybe you have a standard day of eating, following it by Thursday, an entire fasting day. And Friday, you can eat OMAD again, and you've put yourself in a situation where your body is not ready for whatever you're bringing at it. But the good news is you're staying in a deficit. And I think by combining each one of these protocols, you can put yourself into a situation where your body doesn't really know what's going on. And I think that that can be a helpful fasting protocol. Now, this would not be something that I would suggest for somebody that is struggling with intermittent fasting, or with somebody that has struggled in the past with binge eating, because you can overdo it very quickly, combining different protocols and using bad decision making to make these protocols happen in a way that you're overeating. So I suggest that if you are going to sit down and combine multiple intermittent fasting protocols, I think you should write a weekly or a monthly plan and stick to it. You know, if you know Monday you're going to do this, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can plan accordingly, and you can make sure that you're not overdoing it on any one particular time, or spending too many days in a row on something like a 16 and 8 if that's not what you want to do, or a full day of eating. And putting yourself in a situation where you're not losing as much as you thought you would. So I think that it can be very powerful to use all of them in a way that fits your lifestyle the best, especially if you do a lot of social events, or you have to meet a lot of people for different reasons and eat with them in different times. Using this to be able to combine it for the days when you are meeting with people, you are, being able to have a little bit of a larger window, but then on other days you can just fast the entire day because you don't have those kind of commitments. So ultimately speaking, I think no matter what you choose to do, intermittent fasting is a powerful thing. And that is not even to say that a 16 and 8 still is an effective model that people lose lots of weight and change their life around. So no matter what fasting protocol you're thinking about doing, you need to hop into it and get at it. And if you did miss my video on the top intermittent fasting protocols, it's going to pop up right here. You can watch that video. I rank them in order. It's a fun video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I will catch you on the next one.